Here are just some of the reasons why I decided not to work one-on-one with people when I got my certification as a gut health practitioner. And yeah, I'm sitting at my desk with my little knees like this. There's probably some neurodivergent reason as to why I do this, but let's get into it. First of all, the more that I learn in this healing and holistic space, the more I realize that I do not know. And I didn't feel like I could play detective and take on role for every single person that I was working with. When I started out on this journey, I was dealing with issues from breast implant illness that was causing chronic inflammation throughout my whole entire body. The more research I did, I learned so much about gut health and our neurotransmitters and where they're produced in our body and how important gut health was. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end all be all. Fast forward to today, I realize that is not the end all be all. There is so many multifaceted layers to this holistic space. And I feel like throughout our whole lives, we're constantly going to be learning and shifting and keep going on this path. For example, one of the things that I had no clue about were trapped emotions in the body. I had no clue about fascia and how the fascia system throughout our whole unit can hold on to memory energetically. If you have a block in your fascia, that is going to block the flow of your healing. Our bodies are energetic beings, and you factor in things like fascia, scars that can block the flow, that can block the healing flow in your body. I also had no clue about vibrational frequency and how certain fibers and clothing that we wear can either hinder or help us on our holistic path. When I sit down and chat with someone and they understand that I'm a gut health practitioner and they say, where do I even start? I don't even know where to start. Like, what are your goals? What do you want to get to? Because there's so many things that factor into it. Do you have trapped emotions that are lodged in your body, blocking the flow, that are stopping you from healing? Is your nervous system all out of sorts? If you have a nervous system that is stuck in fight or flight, freeze or fawn, you are stuck into a loop of sickness. So then not only are we talking about nervous system regulation, we're also talking about our brain pathways and our neural pathways. And are we trapped? Are we telling ourselves that we're just always going to stay sick? We're always going to be in this fight or flight. That is what our body is comfortable with, even if it's a state of fight or flight. You understand what I'm saying? There are so many factors that go along with this healing. And I honestly, truly believe that you taking matters into your own hands and researching and meeting with the correct specialists and learning how to implement these strategies in your body, that is where the power is you yourself taking this information and learning how to implement it in your own life and learning how to adjust it when you need adjusting. That is where the power is. Boom.